Sagittarians, just let me fix the camera. It was a bit wobbly. Alright, so what do we have here? For those of you that are coming to my channel for the first time, visit my website www.tinaheals.com and you'll get a good idea of who I am. So let's start off with your first card. I will just move it here and put the tourmaline here. The tripod's kind of acting weird, so I'm not sure it's gonna hold up. Let me hold that up for you, that card. Okay, it's a weird angle though. Let me take it a bit far and okay, can you see it? Alright, it's a bit hazy, I think. I hope you guys can see it. This is card number 52. It says invoking the infinite. So I think this is the ultimate card of Scorpio. You know why? Because this to me speaks of a definitive initiation into something, you know. Look at the energy. This person is sitting in a yogic posture, invoking the infinite. So this card speaks of healing and renewal, definitely, right? And remember that the figure 8 flipped horizontally is the sign of infinity. So this is the sign of infinity, alright? And it looks a bit hazy. I don't know why the camera looks a bit hazy. So I'm just gonna give it a clean up. I hope this is a bit better. Let's see. I hope so. The tripod was acting a bit weird. Let's hope it holds up. So this is the card invoking the infinite, and the infinite can be invoked through initiation. Look at that, the figure of infinity, right? So infinity is again beyond measure. So if this card has popped up for you, Sag, in the first week of November, this is asking you to look at self-healing. Be it body work, be it grounding, be it any kind of breath work or whatever practices you need to develop to really heal, okay? You please use this energy to heal emotionally, okay? And always use compassion and heal others around you if you can. This is again 8 and infinity, material and spirit world. Very powerful card on Samhain, okay? This was your first week, first card. King of Cups. I can see a male water sign popping into your life. Sag. Somebody who's very compassionate. Someone who is extremely, maybe even very deeply in touch with their feminine side. Someone who is sincere, okay? This could on the other side also be some sort of spiritual or cultural project, Sagittarius, that you will be involved in on the first week of November, okay? If this is not a literal person coming in, okay? And move on to your romance oracle. Says very soon, okay? Very soon. Moving on to your next card. This is such a beautiful card. It's popped up actually for a few times in the readings. This is the ultimate card, the culmination of all the sacred geometry that this deck has explored. This adds up to a 1, very powerful. This speaks of intentional balance that you must have inside of you to truly explore what power and what love means. There is no love without power, because true love is very powerful. and power must only be exercised with love and compassion and kindness. So keep that in mind as you go about on the second week of November. This is probably your spiritual journey, could also be something else. Just accept responsibility for your actions. If there's something in the past that you need to work through, just work through all that issues. Alright, this is a major arcana card, the Sun, glorious like a Leo. This definitely speaks to me of inner child work that you might have to do during this time. Wounds could come up, wounds from your childhood could surface, and you might be called upon to do severance work. You might be called upon to do to aid your higher self, and basically help in your soul growth. So this speaks of also innocence and laughter and joy. So yes, there is this tremendous energy available for you the second week of November, Sag. Alright, be free, be happy, be content, because there's success, there's so much energy you have right now. Trust me, second week of November, watch out. You also have lucidity, so look at all that sun, those rays coming in. They are very full of occult meaning. So your full creative potential is now ready to be realized, Sag. In the love department, second week of November, romantic feelings. Yeah, that person stirring up all those crazy romantic feelings within you. I know. I've been working with some of you. I know how it is, so don't worry about that. I know exactly. This is number 5, divine doorway. Remember, 5 is quite an iffy number because it speaks of extremes, it speaks of contradictions, it speaks of conflict, right? If you look at the number 5 and its resonance. But here, this is an opening to a divine doorway, Sagittarians. This is the third week of November 2017 for you. This is I think, doorways and portals that are opening up that allow you to access that other dimensions, parallel realities, for any kind of work, soul work that you might need to do. So please ask your guides and your teachers to assist you within this mandala. This is actually a mandala, and lotus being the ultimate spiritual symbol, because out of mud comes out this extremely beautiful and pure lotus flower, and from there is this that's your angelic figure, that's your guardian angel. This is almost like sun rays, cosmic energy, electricity for Hathic rays. So this angelic figure is inviting you. So Sag, third week begins with a very spiritual over for you. Look at that, a card of Gemini. A Gemini could play an important role in your life right now, third week of November. Look out for that. This could be you reuniting with your lover, also you meeting someone special. And the oracle is keep an open mind, because what you might expect that, okay, my soulmate will be this, that and the other, might not be the case. Just saying, don't get too disappointed if that isn't the case, because oftentimes we have all these preconceived notions, but they don't always work out, and that's not the soul agreement that we have. That is not the partner we have. So this is card number 48, adds up to a 12-3, extremely healing number. This is the card that says offering. So you are probably going to be offering yourself a channeling in some wisdom that you'd probably be receiving from the spirit world, Sag. Fourth week of November. Please keep your spiritual antennae on, and you just might tune into some crazy psychic energy. Justice is coming. What you waited for will penetrate the very fabric of your existence, and Mart's scale, you will receive what is due yours. You will get justice. And in the romance department, you've got playfulness. Remember to tap into your inner child there, second week this carries on. Just remember that. Be playful. Life is play. Alright, I hope you had fun. Like, subscribe, share. See you again. Bye-bye, my Sagittarians.